I never told anybody I wanted to be a comedian growing up.
You have Netflix specials, bro. How does something like that happen? And how long does it take for it to happen, dog?
A miracle.
Well, you're funny as fuck, perro.
It takes a lot.
I've seen you live a
You have
couple
to
times.
be extremely funny. I knew it was time to change when I saw my friend get murdered right in front of me. He was only like 14 or 13 years old.
How does that affect you? Like to see somebody get shot in front of you?
This is the True Hustle Podcast with your host, JR.
This is the True Hustle Podcast with your host, JR.
Fucking Felipe Esparza, homegrown fool. What's up, dog?
What's up, everybody? We're here with JR in the city of Downey on Tweety.
All the way from East Los. No, well, that's where you grew up at, but I know that. I'm sure that's not where you live at.
I used to do comedy here in Downey.
Where at?
Right here down the street at the bowling alley.
Well, right here at fucking Del Rio?
Del Rio Lanes, yeah.
Nah.
They had a comedy spot on Sunday nights, and a bunch of local people from Downey would show up. It was ran by a comedian named Rick Martinez.
Oh,
and then later on, another comedian took it over, but a lot of comedians used to come here and hang out on Sunday who didn't have shows on Sunday or didn't want to go to the comedy store, didn't get a spot. They would just drive, and they got paid pretty well. Gas money and beer and food, and outside there was always like a biker or somebody smoking someone out. So it was cool, man. And the show ran late. It ran to like midnight.
no fucking way.
Yes, they had a little bar on the side. Ghetto, yeah. The bars were all chipped up too.
But so then, back in the days, certain spots will let you in and certain spots wouldn't. Like how would you get a spot? And like the spots that were popping.
On Sunday at the Comedy Store, there used to be a guy named Chuy Castro, and he was like the doorman for the Comedy Store. And he would come outside with a big old empty pickle jar. And there was a sign-up list, and people would write their names on it. And then they would cut all the names off 50 of them, or whatever names they had. Maybe sometimes it would be like 80 names. And they'll put in that pickle jar and mix it, and they'll grab 15 names, and they'll go up after 10.
So it's like 50 people will pull out their names, but only 15 could go up, and it was like a fucking raffle.
15 will go up. And sometimes, man, like, I would get sneaky and put my name 4 times just to get better chances. But then if they pick me 4 times, then I'm done.
Oh, fuck.
I'll be bad. So, but it was hard because they would, you would perform, and sometimes a bigger comedian will show up that hasn't been to the Comedy Store in a long time, and he wants to try out his new special. So he would do like an hour. So then the show's delayed. I remember one time I went up at 1:30 a.m.
So it wasn't like a slot that only gave you like 15 minutes. So people would just go in there and fucking just...
Not even 15 minutes, bro. You got to be insane. No one gives you 15 minutes.
Dang.
It was 3 minutes.
What?
3.
That's crazy.
Because you're a young comic and nobody knows you. You're unknown. And that's how it was. 3 minutes. So Johnny Sanchez, a comedian, he was on Matt TV. He's that guy, Little Spider.
Oh, yeah.
He recommended me to the Comedy Store. And then I got a call. Felipe, you got a showcase. So I went to go showcase in front of Pauly Shore's mom, Mitzi Shore.
No fucking way.
But back then it was hard because, like, she would see you, but she would never come around. And every time she would come, every comedian wanted to get in her ear and talk to her about something or say hello. So if she's watching you, there would be a comedian right here sitting next to her, another comedian, and they're both trying to get her attention. Or at the same time, they would try to sabotage your show by getting her not to pay attention to you.
Damn, that's just cutthroat then, huh?
Yes.
Fucking comedians?
So on the day that I had to showcase, I had that comedian from The View, Sherry Shepard.
Okay.
And another comedian who passed away, Merlin Martinez. And they sat next to her, and they just kept telling her, oh, you got to watch this guy. The next guy's real funny. So that when I went to go up, I did real well. And she said, come back next week. Came back next week. He said, the day that I performed that day, there was a comedian that performed also, and he got passed. He got passed from that little showcase to the main room. That's never happened, you know?
Okay.
That's never happened. His name was David Arnold. He passed away already. And so she ended up seeing me like 11 times in a row or 8 times in a row. I had to go back 8 weeks in a row. Like every week I would come up with a new 3 minutes. I guess you wanted to see if I had material.
Okay.
So I did 3 minutes, killed, came back, killed. And she's finally when I was on the 8th one or 11th one, she grabbed up my shirt and she said, call tomorrow for spots.
Shit.
So me, like a moron, bro, never called.
You didn't call? Dog. Whoa. Why not?
I don't know, man. I should have asked. I should have turned around and said, "Give me the number." Or I didn't know where to call, but I ended up calling, and I would get spots. But I would just show up, expecting to go up. I never really called for a spot. And then there was a guy named Tommy who really liked me. And every time I would show up, he would just put me up anyways. But I never really called in like to be on the roll call.
Okay.
But I am a paid regular. I could do that, and I've done all the shows already. But I never was locked in I never been locked in a club where you're a Comedy Store comedian or you're a Laugh Factory comedian or you're the Ice House comedian. I pretty much I spread myself out with everybody. I'm a Comedy Store comedian and a Laugh Factory and Ice House comedian.
So you would just go
and
everywhere.
Improv, yeah.
But then you went from 3 minutes to like 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Did that gradually go up?
It took a long time, man, because I had to write jokes. And it was taking me a long time to write jokes because I didn't have no thoughts.
Okay.
I was sober.
Oh, fuck.
I was 100% sober, no drinking. So I would pick up the newspaper and like try to write jokes about everything I'm reading. Okay. And I would do that every day.
Damn, that's great. And then being sober, you think, right? Okay, because you went to rehab and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
So, but you were already doing comedy when you were in rehab? Or when did comedy start? Before the rehab or after?
After rehab.
Okay, so it's not like you were writing jokes when you were, doing, what you were doing, but okay.
I never told anybody I wanted to be a comedian growing up. Just the guy that I was working for, this guy that I would work for him. Okay. This dope dealer guy. Huh. And I would tell him, hey, you know what, man? I'm going to be a comedian one time. Yeah, man. Go sell them rocks. Whatever. But I don't know, man, like, where did you grow up?
Huntington Park.
Was there a lot of cholos in your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Did they jump you in or they left you alone?
Well, kind of,
So you were a cholo
here and there. Yeah, we were bald, pelones.
Yeah, man.
I
never had a bald head. Oh,
no.
And I never, even when I was jumped in, I never got bald. I like my hair. But I was never like the real pelon.
But
like
you grew
cancer.
But you grew up in Aliso Village, right?
Yeah, Pico Aliso.
Yeah, bro, that shit's active as fuck. I can't believe you weren't bald.
I know, man. Because I had a strict dad, Can you say cholo?
Oh, you had one of those. Fuck, me too.
Yeah. But we still got jumped in anyways. But I always had the long hair, but it wasn't this long. It was short, or it was like that picture right there. I've always had enough hair to pull.
Damn.
But I was not funny. I was funny in the neighborhood. Like I was like roasting people all the time, like bagging on people.
Like you roasting me right now, fool?
Yeah, like you look thin, bro, in real life.
Fool, tell him, fool.
When I walked up to him and I said, "Man, you're thin. I thought you were a fat marrano." I thought you were big like the other comedians that show up on this podcast. But now you must wear big clothes or wide clothes.
I think it's the cameras, fool. They made me look. It's good look, fool. All right, check this out.
You look like a fat Jeff Garcia, and he's fat too.
It's because, look, my mom's side of the family, we have just fat cheeks. It's like we're fat here. and then like I'm like fit. You know what I mean? I don't know, fool. It's fucked up genetics, too, dog.
Bro. We have the like a face that belongs in a guy that should be in shape, but we have the body of a big dude, eh?
Fuck.
Like my brother has hips, bro. Like he should have 5 kids by now.
That's fucking funny. So Aliso Village, fool. How tough was it growing up there, bro?
Sometimes when I can't sleep, I count all the gangs that was there, and by the time I get to the last one, I'm sleepy, bro. Because there was so many gangs.
Because you grew up in the 80s and the 90s, right?
Yes, I grew up in like the early 90s, late 90s. Man, there was so many gangs there, bro. I'm going to name them all, bro. Just to see if I could.
Nos vamos a quedar dormidos,
There was a lot of them, bro. There was like, just in my neighborhood, there was, because now there were not just gangs. There were some people that were not gangs. They were like stoners. Mm-hmm. They had really long hair, man. They were cool. They used to always wear like leather jackets. But then those guys became cholos too.
They all became cholos, dog.
They were called stoners, eh? Stoners 13.
And they became a fucking hood. They started as the stoners, and then became a fucking.
Because after a while, man, you get in your like late teens, and you realize, man, am I gonna be a stoner? Or I'm gonna have hickeys, eh? All the cholos have all the hickeys, so.
I don't think people realize how the 80s and the 90s and like those neighborhoods, it was like it was active as fuck. And it was like a PCP epidemic.
Yes.
People don't see, they had motherfuckers walking around like zombies and shit.
Yes. I remember there used to be a guy, I don't know, rest in peace, his name was Eli, growing up.
Rest in peace, Eli.
And he used to smoke a lot of PCP, and he was like the neighborhood mechanic.
Oh, fuck, fool.
I remember he was fixing my friend's Junebug's bug, and he was a nice guy to hang around. I mean, he always had stories. He was funny. He gave everybody a nickname. Like if you were come in, like this guy came in, he'll look at him and go, "Hey, ya viene el pinche Pumas." I don't know why, because you wear Pumas or something. You call you Pumas. Ya viene el Puma. Or you're wearing Cañas. Ya viene Caña. Something like that. He'll have a nickname.
Ya viene Levi's. Ay, güey.
Los 501. He'll look at you and go, "Ya viene el Prince." You're wearing purple.
Yeah.
El Prince, Dude, my friend went to go somewhere like for 8 hours and came back. 8 hours is enough time for somebody to change a tire, take the transmission out, put one in, and all that. This guy smoked, and he had the wrench on one hand and the screwdriver on the other hand, and he sat down like this, and he stood like that for 3 hours. And he never fixed the car. And there was another friend that used to write funny songs like Weird Al Yankovic. That dude would get fucking stoned, man, and high, and he'll bust out a radio, and he'll start making up songs. Whatever song came out, he'll roast somebody with that song, like that guy Eli. And the Doors song was playing, "Come On Baby, Light My Fire." Shit. And Eli was still like this with the pliers. And then my friend was holding the radio like a guitar. And he said, "The time to hesitate is through. Fucking Eli smoking the crew. Come on, Eli, fix my tire." Come on, Eli, fix my tire.
People underestimate how strong that shit was, fool.
It was, bro. It was like, what is it, a horse tranquilizer?
It's horse tranquilizer.
Did you smoke those?
I smoked that once. Never again, fool.
Me too.
Because I
got beat up on PCP, and it wasn't fun, man. I didn't feel anything till the next day.
That shit gives you like crazy strength, and it just fucking slows you down, fool. It's just crazy.
I remember this comedian named Rudy Moreno, rest in peace. He had a joke, but I don't remember the whole joke. But the punchline was, "Oh my God, crazier than a white chick on PCP."
Fool. And that's like a fact right there, fool. That's just crazy. I know a couple fools that are fucked up to this day because of that shit. That shit like had you like a zombie. Just
I didn't understand like why people got hooked on that. I never got hooked. Like, who wants to be like this high, man?
For real. That's why I was like,
Can you function on PCP? Can you sell houses?
Nah, fool, you can't do shit. Hey, well, first of all, I was 18. You know, I was 18, and it once was enough for me. Like, no, hell no. But people got hooked on it, and I'm surprised that it was so prevalent out there. But you didn't fuck with that. You wanted to fuck with the other shit.
Yeah, I had a friend that was shot on the corner right there in Pico Aliso. They were trying to shoot someone else, and there was a drunk man, and he was really drunk. And my friend was right there too. My friend got shot. He was sober. But the man that was drunk, he got shot too, and only like in the shoulder. But I remember they said that he missed all the bullets because he was all PCP'd out on the Matrix.
Fool, that shit gives you powers, fool. Don't try it, though, guys. This shit ain't no joke.
Did they have that when you were a kid where, like if you get shot in a random drive-by, there was that program called Victims of Crime, and they pay you?
No. I mean, I don't think HP was that active. I'm sure East Los was active as fuck. So they had more for you guys.
When my friend was shot that day, he got money from the city for being a victim of a gang violence.
How much, fool?
I don't know, man. Must have been like 1,000, 10,000, 5 G's. We don't know the price. Fuck. I just know that fool spend it all in the same area code. 90033, all that money went.
It went to the dope man, fool? Like
yes.
He went and got a bunch of dope?
I remember he had a bottle of juice, of PCP, and he had no business holding that. He thought he was going to make money, and he got drunk. I remember the little bottle fell, and it's cracked on the floor.
He had a heart attack, fool.
No, man. He grabbed all the cigarettes he had in his pocket and put them on the floor, and he was trying to clean the floor like a sponge. And he was rubbing them all, and he got cut on his fingers.
Because you would dip them before. That's how they tricked me. I don't want to say they tricked me.
Those were the prices, right? By pours?
Yeah.
So a little $10.
One dip, 2 dips, 3 dips. But fuck, fool.
People still smoke that?
I don't know, but people shouldn't, dog. That shit will fuck you up. You know a couple people that are still fucked up because of it. I'm just like,
man.
I don't understand how you could get hooked to that, though.
I don't understand how that. You know? I don't understand how anybody will sell their body for PCP.
It was bad, fool. I know. We don't want to get into those stories. I know a couple females
for PCP.
For PCP, bro. Had them dancing on the corner naked. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick? Well, she's on fucking Sherm.
When I was a kid, I was in Little League. You play Little League baseball?
Yeah, and soccer. Paisa, fool. Paisa.
Every Tuesday and Thursdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. AYSO, fool.
I know because every park in Los Angeles County, Tuesday and Thursday is for soccer. Don't be trying to play softball on Thursday, man, ever. There's like 5 leagues at that park.
Yeah.
There used to be a guy named Don Enrique, and he used to run all the games when I was a kid.
Fucking Don Enrique.
Make money.
Putting in work, fool.
Yeah, man. Where did you guys get your trophies at? Casa Prieto?
Probably. Boyle Heights? Probably. Because I know that they would just fucking show up with them and like, hey, you were 7th place, but here.
And Boyle Heights, and on First Street, there was 2. It was so big soccer on Tuesdays and Thursdays in LA County that there was enough money to make money. Mm-hmm. There was 2 trophy companies in Boyle Heights on First Street, right next to each other. It was Casa Prieto, and the other one was Casa de Campeones or something like that. And they both sold soccer uniforms and trophies. And when it was time for the group photo, they'll send that man.
The group photo. I still have them, fool. I still have mine with the fucking, I was goalie and I have the ball right here. I'm going to post it, fool. Oh, it's Throwback Thursdays today, fool. I'm going to post that shit.
Post it, bro.
For real. So,
what's the name of your team?
Atlético San Francisco, fool.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, we were pretty good, fool. We were good, dog.
I sucked at sports, bro. But I was in every team. I sucked. I was really bad. You know how they say that I got picked last?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I got picked after the white guy. Or I got picked after the chino, you know. I didn't get picked, dog. It was worse for me, man. they would have to use my basketball while I didn't play.
Dog.
So I have to like wait for the throw the ball to the gate and grab it and run home. And
You ever
risk getting
playing with
beat
your
up.
ball, fool?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not cool. Fuck you guys. That's fucked up, dog. You can't do that, dog.
That's worse than being the only left-handed player in your team and not having a left-handed glove.
Did you play sports in high school?
Swimming team.
Nah.
City champs. Roosevelt High School.
For real?
Yeah. Bro.
Well, that's a full body workout right there.
Yeah,
Fucking
I got the shoulders,
Felipe
bro.
Phelps right here, dog. So tell me how that was.
Mark Spitz.
How was it? How did you get into that?
By mistake, first of all. I was not graduating already. I felt it. So I had to bring up my grades somehow. So I talked to I actually went to the student counselor,
Okay.
Miss Rodriguez.
Miss Rodriguez, what's up?
And she told me that I have to get 2 extra classes to make up all the other credits that I'm missing. So there was an X period. Remember that? So it's one period, first period through 5th, but you get a 6th period after school, or you could. So I had an extra class after school, and I had an extra class before school. So I had 7 classes. So I would get to school at 7.
Gifted as fool right here.
I would get to school at 7. And I will swim for 45 minutes with the swimming team. And then that was a class. And then go to my regular classes. And then my 6th period was the swimming team. So then after swimming team was practice. So I had 3 classes of swimming. And I never won a swimming match ever. I would never came in 3rd, never came in 2nd. But I was there when during the relay. Because they needed an extra swimmer anyway. So I was there for the points. So every time I swam, they got points. So and we won city champs. I never got my jacket, though.
Roosevelt Hummy.
I never got my jacket, man. I always wanted to wear the RHS Roosevelt High School jacket like the football players because they used to gymnastics, even ROTC. I don't even understand why ROTC gets a jacket. You didn't punch nobody. You didn't compete. You didn't shoot against nobody. So I always wanted like the jacket with the guy swimming in the back and city champs.
Okay.
But I got the certificate for the letter somewhere.
All right.
Nah.
I never had somebody that went to Roosevelt.
Yes,
So I
buddy.
never had the opportunity to ask this question. Roosevelt and Garfield, that was the real beef?
Yes, it started in the 1920s.
How?
Because Roosevelt was predominantly Jewish neighborhood, and there's a big synagogue on Breed and Cesar Chavez, I think. They finally reopened it. The original, that sandwich spot in Hollywood, the one that sold the big old rice sandwiches, Cantor's. The original Cantor's was in Boyle Heights. So when the World War II started, all the Germans were living in the Garfield area. So it became a rivalry right there. It was Germans and Jewish. And
That's how it started.
And then the Garfield.
I didn't fucking know that.
And then Garfield had Latinos too, and and then Roosevelt had Latinos too. It was Latinos and Jews, and then Latinos and Germans in Roosevelt and Garfield. I didn't know about this till I did a show at the Comedy Magic Club many years ago, and this old lady came up to me, and she was class of 45, Roosevelt. She said, I came here because you're a fellow alumni. And I felt bad. I almost didn't tell her, bitch, I never graduated. I don't care about this. I don't care about the rivalry. He goes, it's all about GED.
I went to continuation school.
Yeah,
fool.
continuation.
That's right.
There's no, our school motto for continuation is don't get pregnant.
That's a fact. Fool.
Yeah, so that was a rivalry. And I've only been to like 2 classics, I guess. Roosevelt versus
How does it get? I never been to one,
Bro.
I didn't grow up there, so
there's one coming up in November or October. I think you
You
should
going,
go.
fool?
You should go.
I want
It
to see
is.
how it is. Fool.
It's, man, it used to be. It gets so big now that they have it at East LA College because it's a bigger stadium.
Damn, fool.
And man, you get people showing up. You got Oscar de la Hoya on the Garfield side. You got everybody else on Roosevelt side. Who's our boxer? We have a gold medal boxer too. Paul Gonzalez, 1984. Pico Aliso. He grew up in Aliso Village, bro.
No way.
Yes, man. His whole family's from Flats. He won the gold medal in 1984.
I was born 1984.
But when Oscar La Hoya won his gold medal in boxing, he was the only one that won one in gold that year. That's why the Golden Boy.
Yeah, and that fool just blew up, huh?
He used to box in Boyle Heights before he moved up to with his brother. Mm-hmm. He used to, if I'm correct, Oscar La Hoya used to box under a guy named Al Stankovic, who was the police officer, and he ran the Hollenbach gym.
No way.
Yeah, and his son ended up being a Yankee player back in the day. Well, anyways, but he ended up leaving that guy, and then his brother trained him. From what I know, I could be wrong. Who cares?
And then he became the Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy.
Fucking representing East Los.
Hell yeah.
That's right. So you didn't graduate high school?
No.
Got your GED?
Not even.
Not even the GED? Fuck it.
But I read a lot, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at this point. You made it, fool. So it doesn't even fucking matter. When did you first experience with drugs? When was that? How old were you?
20, I guess. I never really did drugs. No way. Yeah, I mostly drank all the time. I was an alcoholic.
But you think that the alcohol led to all the other bullshit?
I think it was milk.
Fuck milk.
No, I started like drinking when I was young. At there'll be like a quinceañera or a wedding somewhere, and we'll sneak a little 6-pack, drink it outside, or one beer. I thought it was one beer, one tecate with lemon and salt.
Food, did your uncles?
A 40-ouncer.
Did your uncles give you the first sip of beer?
Yes, probably when I was little.
Me too, dog.
You know when you were little, bro?
They're responsible.
When you were little, man, you give a little beer, then you give your pee-pee. A ver, pájaro, mira, a ver, pájaro.
A ver, ¿qué traes ahí, cabrón? A ver.
Anyway, you don't even,
una pistolón, una pistolita.
You're not even being molested, man, till you run out of coke and you start crying. Dang. And you realize, whoa, wait, I was touched. This is why I like crack. This is why I dance for free.
You're not supposed to fucking touch me there, fucker.
This is why I dance for free. A ver, un baile, mijo.
Ten, tómale. Tío, I'm 4.
I'm 4.
Verga. A ver, ven acá, cabrón.
But some parents did that, right? Like if you have a toothache when you were 4, they give you tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they did that to me too, man. They gave you tequila and a hooker, bro. I was only 5.
Fuck.
I'm lying, bro. There was no tequila.
I'm like, tequila and a hooker at 5? Well, you were in heaven? Nah. That's crazy. So you started drinking. So you didn't start doing crazy shit like until like your 20s then, like hardcore stuff.
I smoked my first joint probably when I was 19.
Oh, fuck.
I was
13.
Yes, I was at a. I don't know how I avoided it, but there was weed and it was always there. But I was into other things. I was too busy swimming at the swimming team.
So you were busy.
I was busy. I guess I was busy.
I'm just tripping now because you grew up in Aliso Village. You know how active that shit was.
And there was good weed back then. There was a section.
It was a natural weed, fool.
No, for real. There was a section right there where I lived. It was called the Thailand. Mm-hmm. Because of Thai bud, I guess. Thai stick. So I don't know how the kids in the neighborhood ended up with Thai stick marijuana back then. But they were selling it and they made a lot of money. I never got to see it. I never got to touch it.
You didn't smoke it till you were 20.
Yeah, but by that time it wasn't even that good. It was just stress probably, but I didn't know.
So we used to smoke the dirtiest fucking weed. Like,
where did you get it at? 11th and Central?
On Avalon, fool. Oh. Hey, Avalon Engage, wait.
On the side. That's not by the Crenshaw Mall, right?
No, but that was like a drive-through, fool.
The Crenshaw Mall one?
No, it was on Gage, like in South Central. He would be like, I'll make sure my daughter won't watch this fucking episode. Motherfucker, you will pull up, fool, and be like, what you need, fool? Well, I want a 20, dog. Boom, boom. It was like a fucking drive-through, dog.
I went to a place like that in Phoenix, Arizona. I was with Martin Moreno. And
Martin!
We were kicked out of the hotel room already. And we had nowhere else to go. So we ended up going with these people after the show. This crazy guy from Phoenix named Caesar. You know when you're partying, you ever been to a party where you started off at this party, you got buzz, but then you went to another party, got more buzz. But the third party, that was the one, bro, where you didn't leave.
Y te quedabas y te
I
ponías
ended up
bien
at that
pinche.
party. Ended up at that party. But before we left the second party, everybody was like, bro, it's already too late, bro. We might as well just get a hotel and call it a night.
It's like 4 in the morning, fool.
It's late. It's 3. It's 2. It's 2:45. It's too late. Nah, homie. We got the bootleg. We know a bootleg. What's that? A bootleg. And there was a place where they saw alcohol.
After hours.
After hours, man. It was like that place you mentioned, Gage.
Yeah.
We went in, and there was a paisa lady there. ¿Qué quieres, compa? And it was 4-6, and we bought 4 6-packs. They were expensive. But they were cold, dude. They were cold.
And they were super cold at 3 in the morning, fool.
And then they were selling drugs, too.
Nah.
They were selling drugs. The lady was selling, she was selling everything.
Meth? PCP?
Everything, dude, everything. We only got what we wanted, and we went back over there. And the guy said that sometimes, but not that night, people just drive by, and they just stick their arm out with this hand, and they would pay, and then the other hand, the guy on the other side will inject heroin and then drive away like this.
No way, dog.
Drive by heroin, bro.
No.
They
For real?
had them here too in L.A. Las Casitas right there in Alvarado and
That's for real?
Alvarado and Sunset back in the days. Wild Wild West.
That's some crazy
If
shit.
you're not into that world, you don't know.
Full HP wasn't fucking...
HP's crazy, bro. Let me tell you.
It is, but fuck, we didn't have drive-by fucking... Hey, right here. Fool,
I remember
20 bucks.
coming here to play football against Clara Street.
Oh, there, yeah.
Oh, my God. They had this one kid there. Solid, man. Like a wall. He was 5'6". Big. I couldn't run through that guy, man. I could not run through him. He was knocking me down the whole time. But it was a long game. I remember playing again, coming here playing football. Back in the football days.
Because before it wasn't like Rumbles, huh, fool?
No.
It was like, hey, we're going to play a football game.
We're gonna
fool.
play a football game.
That's how we're going to fuck each other up.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, I saw the first time I heard of that gang, Florencia.
Yeah.
They were in my neighborhood, in the projects.
Really?
They came mob deep, bro. Like these veteranos. I was a kid, bro. I was like 12, but they came in and they played a vicious football game against the neighborhood where I lived, and everybody was getting along. And then they left, and then another neighborhood came to play football.
Those were the days. It wasn't like... Well, then it got a little bit crazy after. Like
Yeah.
A few years after. That's when motherfuckers started fucking shooting and doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, man. My brother too, man. He was in a gay gang, bro.
Puta madre.
Yeah, they didn't do drive-bys. They did drive-by-bye-byes.
No mames.
Just kidding. Well, he is gay.
No, that's what I was going to say. You have 2 brothers that are gay.
Whoa, another one?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, right?
How did your dad take that?
He's dead now, bro. That's what happened, bro.
No manches. Fuck. Chinga, su madre, un ataque. Oh, no.
He passed away last year. Rest in
Oh,
peace.
rest in peace, bro.
They buried him face down. Nah, just kidding.
Savage, fool. Savage.
I was just kidding, man. Don Chuy.
Don Chuy, que en paz descanse. He's watching right now, fool. Fuck. Damn. So, oh my God. So, how the hell did you avoid
Being gay?
not being gay?
Nah.
Is it avoid doing a lot of crazy shit where you grew up at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because you didn't smoke weed till you were 20. You didn't do a lot of shit till you were like older.
I had
How,
girlfriends.
dog?
I had girlfriends.
I had fucked up ass friends.
I grew up with I was hanging out with a certain type of friends in the beginning when I was a kid that liked playing baseball, that liked playing tag, that liked playing runaway, that liked doing crazy things. But then, it's like this meme I saw, man, like, and it got me right here, It was this meme. It had like all the kids from that movie Stand By Me. And it said, and the meme said, nobody really remembers the last time you went outside to play with your friends. And I don't remember the last time I went outside to go play with my friends. But I just know that one day they were doing other things, and I was getting jumped in the alley somewhere.
Damn, you were getting jumped in, fool. Fuck. And then the rest was history, fool.
So I never thought about it till right now, too. You said, how did I avoid all this? Because I had good friends. You're right. I was doing lots of things. But then I got jumped in when I was a baby daddy already.
No manches.
I was lost. I got somebody pregnant, and what else are you gonna do? All my friends were like moved. They were doing moving their lives. Some of them went off to college. I got it right here. Some of them went off to college. Some of them joined rock bands, and there was not that much work for a break dancer who couldn't break dance.
Damn, fool. Damn. So you got, oh man, you got somebody pregnant.
Yes.
And then shit got crazy, and that's when you started doing more crazier shit.
Yes, I started hanging around with wrong people. At first you don't see it, but later on when you grow up and you go, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't let my son hang around with them.
Yeah, fucking Sniper wasn't a good friend, fool.
I knew it was time to change when I saw my friend get murdered right in front of me, and it was sad because he shouldn't have got shot, man. Like he was not even there when everything went down. He was on his way to say, "Hey man, what's up?" And that was the last thing he said. And we all ran, and he was only like 14 or 13 years old.
And how old were you?
I was old, man, 19.
How does that affect you? Like to see somebody get shot in front of you?
At first, I won't say like he was not in front of me, like where you are, because I probably would have got shot too. I was like maybe a block away. It was like happened so fast, and I could tell it was just sad. I just took the saddest thing is that for me, that I still can't get over was that the guy had a twin brother, and I remember him missing his brother, and he would look in the mirror and then start crying again because they were twins.
Fuck, identical twins.
And I was like identical, brother. Even that orange teeth, brother. Everything was the same.
Fuck. Haz de cuenta, man.
Yeah. So after that, I stopped hanging around with them.
Well, yeah, I think that's the best choice. So then you stop hanging out with them, and then at what point did you say, you know what, fool?
My girlfriend had the baby, and I said, it's time to change.
Well, that's good, fool.
Yeah.
Fuck, imagine going through that traumatic ass experience. At what point did you say, you know what, I'm pretty funny? Like, I could do something here.
Like, funny? Like, at what point did I knew I wanted to be a comedian and let's try this? Or at what point did I knew I was funny?
No, at what point did you know you were funny?
Oh, man.
And you were like, oh, shit, I'm pretty fucking funny.
When I was a little kid, man, I made the teacher laugh.
Oh, you were like a class clown?
Oh, yeah. No, I used to open up for the class clown. He was the class clown. This is how it works. The class clown will whisper something to me real funny, and I'll die and I'll repeat it and get in trouble.
Oh,
Oh, the hack.
that's fucking funny.
At the class, hey, Felipe, check this. Oh my God, they couldn't hold it in. So then I got to say it to everybody.
And
everybody
you were
started
getting in trouble
laughing.
for.
But the way I delivered it, bro, was amazing. The way
Punchline
I
and
delivered
everything.
the way I delivered what he just told me, hey, I'll tell you what.
It's like, fuck, the delivery was amazing.
Yes, man. I remember being in in my life science class, and I said something real funny, and my friend was dying. And I remember my teacher was screaming at him, and they kicked him out of the class. And I remember sitting down going, fuck, I got that guy in trouble with my humor. So the first joke was, I don't know if it was elementary school or junior high, I don't remember. But Iran and Iraq were fighting. They were at war, I guess.
Okay.
And I remember the teacher asked everybody, why is Iran and Iraq fighting? Kids, we don't know. We don't know the politics. We don't know nothing was going on. And I tried to be a smart aleck, you know. And no one else laughed but the teacher. I said, I know why they're fighting. They can't decide how to end the word. One side says, screw you, it's a Q. And the other one said, nah, it's an N.
Oh, man.
Iraq, no, Iran.
That's what started it all, dog.
That's when I started off, man. When I made the teacher laugh, she just looked at me like this with a side eye. I'm going to let that pass because that shit was funny.
And she was like, you need to pursue it.
And I must have heard
need to
that
pursue
joke
it.
somewhere, you know. As a kid, I must have heard that joke somewhere,
On
you
TV
know,
or
and
something.
I remembered it, you know, and I used it.
That's crazy.
Because I remember listening to Richard Pryor was like the first album I ever really listened to, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Had a friend named Emilio. He lived in Monterey Park. I've always like attached myself to people who didn't grow up in the projects. Like if after I got older or when I was in school, like if I didn't want to hang around with somebody that I already knew about. So my friend Emilio, he lived in like Monterey Park. His dad was a veteran.
Nice area, fool.
Homeowners.
Oh,
they had a
shit.
dog. They had his own room.
A dog that wasn't a pit bull, fool?
Yes.
Oh.
His brother had his own room. The mom made dinner, breakfast, lunch. And they were all Latinos, you know. And so his world was bigger than my world. His world was big. My world was like everything, Teen Angel, you know, the Chicano culture. His was bigger, man. Like he knew like other stuff. So he was into punk music. So he got me into punk music right away. I started liking DRI and all that stuff. I started going to punk gigs in Boyle Heights. So that kid brought out his dad's album and he put it on, and it was Richard Pryor. That N-word is crazy. But back then, I would just say it out loud. But somebody might just cut this podcast and say have me say the N-word, and then copy my voice, and then put it everywhere I go now, like they did with Joe Rogan. So just say, the crazy N-word. So that material was probably the most personal to me because I recognized it in my neighborhood because I grew up in the housing projects. So he said a joke like this: you can never get an ambulance in the ghetto unless you call up and say, 5 black people killing a white woman. And the punchline was, where's the body? Like the ambulance,
show up really fast.
like the ambulance is crashing into the projects. Where's the body? And then there was another joke about police brutality. And guys just see cops fight Cholo all the time, and Cholo fight cops. So there was one when they're trying to calm down a guy that's crazy. Hey, you better calm the fuck down. We got ways of calming you down. And there's always that one crazy guy in the neighborhood. Yeah? There better be some good ones. And then the next thing, you get his ass beat.
Le meten una santa putiza.
So right there and then when my friend showed that album, I said, yeah, this is something I want to try one day. But that was like the first time I realized I want to do this.
And when did you say, you know what? I'm going to go to an open mic?
When I came on a rehab, I was in rehab, and there was a guy named Timothy. He was a brother that was working for the San Fernando Archdiocese Mission Catholic. He's like Nacho Libre.
This episode is brought to you by the JR Group, located in the beautiful city of Downey, California. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or refinancing your property, go ahead and make sure that you connect with us via Instagram. Follow us at JR Jimenez RE. Go ahead and send us a DM and let's connect.
So he was talking to us about God and choices in life and consequences, and choices you make now will affect your life later on. So he gave us all an assignment. He gave us all papers. He will write down 5 things that you want to accomplish in your life, or your 5 goals. So I wrote down. I wrote down the answers fast because I always try to finish homework fast without thinking about it. Like whenever there was a test that says multiple questions, I wouldn't even open a book, bro. It was to me, it was like picking numbers in lotto.
Well, you got to go with C, fool. It's the most common one.
There's multiple questions, 2 answers, 50% chance you're going to get it right if you guess. So I wrote down, I want to be a comedian first. Second, I want to be sober and clean. Second. Third, I just want to be happy. Fourth, I want to go to Italy because I like Olive Garden. And
the breast sticks?
Fifth, fuck yeah.
Damn.
And then the 5th one, I forgot what 5 was for, but I just left it blank. So I didn't know it then, but I guess I manifested goals without knowing. And I think if you're listening, man, if you really want to do something, it all starts with writing it down first. And don't tell nobody, because the more people you tell you're going to do something, you're never going to do it. Write it down on a paper. It's like you're writing a contract now with yourself. Like, are you going to break a contract with yourself, you loser? So I didn't know that back then, but I was making a contract with myself. So I decided to be a comedian, and clean and sober, good luck. But I'm happy. I've never been to Italy, but I've been to Belgium.
But shit, I'm sure you'll make it Italy, dog. What are some of the valuable lessons that you learned in rehab?
Don't do drugs.
Ever.
But what I learned in rehab was the problem was not that I was a drug addict and an alcoholic, because I see people who could have a beer at a Pizza Hut or at a Denny's. That's funny, I'm naming all the alcoholic spots.
Somebody could have it at Hooters.
Yeah, I used to get fucked up at Denny's.
I didn't even know they fucking sell beer there.
Yeah, I've been to, when I started doing stand-up comedy, I used to go to a Denny's that had a bar. And I would go in there and avoid everybody and write jokes. And just drink soda and play the pinball machine.
That's great. I didn't even know they fucking serve beer there.
Yeah.
And what kind of beer?
Draft, Miller Draft, and those kind of beers. Maybe back in the day, maybe a little cranberry juice.
With some vodka and shit?
There's got to be some Denny's with a bar still, right?
I don't think so. Well, then, you know what, fool? I don't fucking go to Denny's.
Me neither, bro.
Like, it's rare. The last time I went to Denny's was with Concrete and with fucking Valentino. And it's because fucking Concrete loves fucking Denny's, fool. That's the last time, but I don't think they said no. I could be wrong, though.
I don't go to Denny's unless I'm leaving Hong Kong, on the way home. And you got to wipe yourself up in that restroom, No, I'm just kidding.
That's so funny, man. So you got to have the tacos after Hong Kong. I don't know, I heard.
Oh, man, I don't eat meat, but there's this thing I see in TJ all the time that, oh, my God, they got to bring it over here. They just get a regular Tupperware cup, a regular vaso, bro, and they add frijoles de la olla, rice, then the carne asada, and then the cilantro and the salsa.
It's like a bowl.
That's it. But it's like It's watery, bro. It's like in a little bowl. You could drive around, drink it.
Oh, like a consommé?
No.
Kinda?
Like a caldo.
Oh, like a caldo. Okay.
Like frijoles de la olla with carne.
Fire. I love frijoles en la olla.
Oh, man. I used to hate it as a kid, man, because we were poor. But now I miss it.
I think everything growing up that we had as home-cooked meals we didn't like, that we love as adults now.
Yes. I saw a video today, man, with Bo Bundy, the rapper from Texas. He was in McAllen, Texas, and he went to his ma and pa place with his old lady. She's making flour tortillas, and she sells flour tortilla with butter to go.
Damn. Well, just like that?
You should have seen this tortilla, though. It was so big and warm, and she just slapped that mantequilla on it, bro, and rolled it up. And, of course, Bo Bundy knows how to eat flour tortilla with butter. You hold it in the bottom, and you let that butter drip down your throat, and you take a big bite out of it.
Fuck. No mames.
I saw, I think, was it Lupillo?
Was it
Lupillo or someone? Or Jesus Ortiz. I don't know which one it was. They were somewhere, and they were driving to a gig, and they pulled over in Sinaloa, somewhere in Sonora. And there was this old lady, bro, making tortillas, and this fool was putting mayonesa on them, bro, like a big mayonesa. I don't know if I don't know if you saw the video. It looked like mayonesa, bro. A big flour tortilla with mayonesa. Oh my god, man! For me, corn. If you're gonna eat a taco with mayonesa, it has to be corn. With a little salecita right there.
It has to be the esquite, fool.
Sardine if you're fancy.
Fancy, fool. It's the corn with the mayonesa, the chile, and the butter.
Oh, yeah, man.
I can't eat that with the tortilla.
What? Mayonnaise and tortilla?
No,
oh, man. You got to be hungry, bro. You got to be on a low-carb diet. But see, you were not that big as a little kid, right?
I mean, I was not this big.
Yeah, me neither, man. But did you have chubbier friends or dudes that are diabetic now? They used to, nah, homie, you got to put a flour tortilla with butter and sugar. It's like a wet churro.
No mames, güey. I love churros, fool.
You're Mexican, right?
A huevo?
From what part of state is your family from?
Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Guadalajara. Why do people always make jokes about Guadalajara, bro, and saying they're not men? Who's your rival, like, when it comes to, like, because people always say that. Like, they might say that about people from Juarez. Juarez gets that, too. And
I just think because we're light-skinned in Guadalajara, they want to talk
do they
shit.
get that, too?
Fool, I think so. I don't know.
Guadalajara light skin?
Yeah,
A
Jalisco.
lot of Germans?
A lot of good-looking men, so they're like, all those.
Mira, güey, somos guapos, güey. That's why they hate on us, fool.
That where the Tapatio man's from?
Probably. Yeah, we do get a lot of hate, huh? Why?
Probably,
Why, people?
is it the capital? More churches or what? More.
I just think there's
Probably,
more.
Guadalajara is a big ass city, though, right? It's a big city compared
huge,
to compared to Tijuana or any other city in any other state besides Mexico City, right? Probably that's why it. Se cree muy.
Pinche vato fresa. That's
What
we
does
thought.
fresa mean? I hear it a lot.
Like a fucking, like a pretty boy, too good. You know, like, dude, we're not even, fool. We're from the rancho, way. My parents are from a fucking rancho, way. There's no fresas there, fool. You got me fucked up.
But did you guys own the rancho or you worked on it?
Well, we lived there. I mean, we didn't own it.
A rancho is also known like a small town.
Yeah.
Not like,
Oh.
not like a rancho, like a private rancho.
Country.
No,
we
no,
live in
no.
the country, you're saying.
It was a fucking, yeah, it was like just,
Then I can say that too. I come from a rancho.
yeah,
bro.
you could say that. bro.
The biggest city where I live is Los Mochis. And you gotta catch a
shit.
bus, bro. It's hot. I'm from a little town called Adolfo Ruiz Cortines, Sinaloa. Pues puesto
Oh, you're from Sinaloa.
a sus órdenes.
fool.
And
Fucking mafioso.
bro, there was
fool.
no. Oh man, I don't know none of that. But when I was a kid, bro, I remember going back to visit when we were fixing our papers. We left America and went back to Sinaloa. And my tío Chuy,
We all
he
have
drives
a
a
tío
truck. We do, huh? or my tío Lupe.
Tío Lupe, Tío Chuy.
I think his name is my tío Chuy.
Tío Arnulfo.
El Mocho. He's missing a foot. Mi tío Mocho. Bro, I had an uncle. When I was a little kid, I had an uncle that would get loaded, and he would want to borrow my little Viewmaster, bro, that my grandma bought me. You know what a Viewmaster is?
Nah, what is it?
Okay. It used to be this thing you look through, and it would sell round pictures like this, like a round thing, a disc, and the disc had like 20 photos on them. So, and they would sell them from everywhere, like Russia, and you would put it in, and you click, and you see Russia, all pictures of Russia. So my Viewmaster was only Disneyland, because my dad took me and we bought a bunch of them. So my tío would get loaded and go, hey, ¿sabes qué? Dile al Chuyito si puedo, si me presta he don't know the name of it, si me presta la pinche chingadera, donde puedo mirar al Disneylandia, cabrón.
Oh, it was the thing.
Yeah.
I know which one.
That's the Viewmaster.
Fool, we're fucking old.
So that fool would borrow it, dog. He'd be like this, all fucking loaded, having a good time watching Disneyland.
That's crazy.
We had the whole town was dirt. There was no cement.
Yeah, that's where we're from.
And había una troca de agua, a water truck that would drive by in the afternoon and just wet the whole town so it won't be dusty and we won't choke. So my uncle would drive, and there was a bunch of people picking cotton.
What?
Yeah, we had cotton fields in where we're from. And piscando algodón, cabrón, algoncillo. And so there was a bunch of cotton, bro. And those people were actually getting paid like a regular, like the people here, the slaves. Except they were all prietos, bro, Mexicanos. And they were picking cotton, and my uncle would load in his big old trailer, bro. And then he would take it away.
No, fuck, I didn't even know that was a thing over there. So I'm learning a lot of shit right now, dog. The Roosevelt, Garfield shit, and this.
Our bathroom was outside in un pozo.
Okay,
That's
Damn,
the thing
fool.
I couldn't get with, you know.
But how long did you live there?
Oh, we were there like for that one summer, bro. But before that, all my whole life. And then in TJ, same thing, bro. My other cousins, their bathroom was a pozo, bro. And they had rats. You can hear like the rats at night
Okay.
eating.
So you lived there first?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I remember
How long?
Till I was 5 or 4. I remember watching my grandmother and my grandfather. They would make mole, and
I love mole.
they'll grab the chickens by the throat like this and just swing them and
Crack their necks.
crack
Snap
their necks. And I thought that was sad because that's what a painful way to go, you know. And when they could have just chopped their heads off.
Fool, they killed a pig in front of me when I was like 6.
Been there, bro. It's sad, huh?
Dog.
In Rosemead or where?
No, in Mexico.
Oh, because I saw mine in
Fool.
Rosemead.
Fool, I couldn't. Fool,
Did they
that's
shoot him or they stabbed him?
Fool, they stabbed him. But the fool that was trying to stab him was fucking that skinny. So the pig dropped him, and I'm like, I was 5, fool. He's like, vente pa' acá, hijo de tu puta madre. Quang. Blood everywhere.
Did he scream when he died?
He was screaming, dog. He was like, like weird ass noises. I'm like,
But didn't
fuck.
that one kill? That one stab didn't kill him?
I just think he stabbed him wrong.
Yeah, because he had to get him right under the lung, bro.
I think
Right here by the
he stabbed
liver.
him. He was fighting too much, fool.
Pobrecito.
And then I'm like, I think that's why I don't fuck with pork like that. I'm lying, fool. I like al pastor, fool.
When I was in
Fucking lying ass, fool.
Oh, man. When I was in Rosemead, we went to go buy, I don't know what we were buying. I was a little kid. They were going to baptize my little brother. He was 3. And we went to this ranch. That's why I say, my dad said rancho, but Rosemead is not a rancho. But the house we went to was like a rancho, bro. They had cattle, they had pigs.
Horses, everything?
They had everything, man. And this is probably illegal, right? You can't kill stuff like that in Rosemead.
Nah, I don't think so.
There's certain areas like Pico Rivera and Rosemead.
So that we were in those areas. We went to Rosemead.
Really?
And some man came to buy a pig, probably, like your father did.
Yeah.
and they shot him, bro. The guy took out like a pistol and just pointed right in his forehead and threw him away. He just blew his head off. And then they put him upside down and they sliced him, and there was a bucket in the bottom and all the guts fell, and they saved it. I didn't know that the stuff
that's a little bit more crazier.
You know that the stuff that cuts, they sell that to make insulin for diabetes. So that were what
really?
They sold that to somebody right away. So then all the other parts, they were cutting them up, bro. So I don't know why we were there. Because I was over there playing with 2 chivos, and we already named them. We already gave them names, and we were feeding them, and they were chasing us, and we were playing them for like 35 minutes. And they were the cutest little goats. They were just,
you ate them?
They were chasing them.
Savage. Huh?
So we're just playing them, bro. Playing them. And then there's Paisa and his partner, this redneck. Paisa and redneck together, bro. 2 people that shouldn't be hanging out. That's how NASCAR got started. It was a Paisa saying, "You know, get NASCAR." So this guy, the Mexican dude, he grabbed one goat and the other guy grabbed the other goat, and they slit their throats right in front of us after we were playing with them.
After you gave them names, fool, they were like low-key
their
pets?
Throats, and they run around crying and bleeding to death, bro. And we ate them for the banquet at the baptism.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, boy. You still ate them.
I didn't know it was them till later on. I grew up and go, oh yeah, we killed animals
and we ate them.
It was delicious.
You fucked that fucking.
In fact, the pig is the only animal that you can eat everything.
Everything, bro.
Really?
Even la uña, bro.
It's the only thing that even the butt, so you can eat the ass. Well, maybe with that now, but
You eating ass, JT? Fuck.
I've eaten every type of animal except, I guess, the shark, and everything that's...
How about a fucking cocodrilo?
yeah.
You ate cocodrilo?
I haven't, but I came close, man. But I did eat kangaroo when I was in...
How was that?
It was good.
Is it dry?
It was like machaca, bro, flavor.
Yeah?
Yeah, gamey.
Damn, dog.
that's crocodile as well. Crocodile tastes gamey like
I ate duck.
I
Dry.
never had those ducks, the one from the Chinese place. Never had them. They look good, though.
Fool, they're dry as fuck. Chicken wing. You gotta go with the chicken wing. I'm cool with the, How? You have Netflix specials, bro. How does something like that happen? And how long does it take for it to happen, dog?
A miracle, nah. Well,
Well, you're funny as fuck, perro.
it takes a lot.
I've seen you live a
You have
couple
to
times.
be extremely funny, but also there's something like I don't know how they choose people to be famous, but there's a little thing. Cause I've been to shows where this comedian destroyed the room, and then later on 2 more comedians leave, other comedians could perform, but then another comedian performs, and he has equally the same amount of laughs as the comedian who destroyed. But when he walks off the stage, I see people get up from the audience who say, fuck the next comedian, I'm going to try to find out who this guy is. And they go meet him.
Really?
And they want to take a picture with him right away. And then with the other guy, I don't see that. And they were equally as funny. It's just something, maybe, I don't know what it is. But it's an it factor, Like,
I think you have that.
There's something people like.
And I think, that's what separates, like, good
Good, yeah.
from good to, like, dope.
Dope, yeah. This guy was amazing, but the last guy, man, I want to hang out with that motherfucker. I want to do a robbery with him. I want him to make out with my lady.
How was that experience, though, for like Netflix to be like, hey, we're going to give you your own special?
The first
one, because you have a lot, fool.
The first one was not a Netflix special. It was a Showtime special.
Damn.
I was working in DC, and I was working with Alex Raimundo. He was one of the Latin kings of comedy.
Okay.
And he's very good friends with Ron White. I guess they started comedy together.
Alex is the one that just tagged me on some shit earlier.
I told him, hey man, I want to do a special, but I don't know how. Oh, you want to do a special? He goes, my manager's doing specials right now. Okay, that was it. I didn't even ask him. Call him for me. The next day, I guess he called that guy, and the next day, I get a call from a guy named Scott Montoya. He goes, Felipe, you want to do a special? Yeah. Okay. Can you be ready? Can you be ready in 2 weeks? Hell yeah.
Really?
I'll be ready in 2 weeks. I was already ready. So the day of the show, so I was like, now how am I gonna get people to go? So I just started giving away free tickets. I let everybody know, man. If you want free tickets for my show, come. Here's the email. Call them up.
And when was this?
2011.
Damn. Fool.
So they were gonna do other tapings that show that night. Bobcat Goldthwait was gonna do one. You know the comedian, you know him from Police Academy, and another comedian. I forget his name. So I told my fans, if you want to really, really make sure you go to my show, I would suggest you get tickets for the show before my show, so you could already be sitting down, and you have a night. And then when that show ends, you could walk to the audience and get a better seat for my show. So
smart.
A lot of my friends said, screw that. I'm gonna watch all the shows. So a lot of my fans, they went to go see Bobcat Goldthwait, and then after his show, they went to see my show. So I taped that show, and that show was on Showtime. Nobody saw it.
Why? Because it was on Showtime?
It was on Showtime. So Netflix comes around. Netflix already around. The person who produced my special made a deal with Netflix, and they put my special on Netflix. So after that, dude, boom, bro. It went viral on Netflix. Like I started seeing more people showing up to my shows. I started selling out shows more often. I remember I went to Arizona one night, and all the shows were already sold out before I even.
And that's hard, huh?
Yeah,
bro?
I didn't have to promote. So that went on for a long time. You know, then people stopped watching it, I guess. But then what helped me was that people recorded it from Netflix and shared it on social media. Was something I didn't do. A woman who I never met, don't know her name, don't know who she is. She got a hold of my special, and it was cut and edited perfectly into a 7 to 8 minute set. And she shared it on her Facebook. 10 million.
Without you knowing.
Without me knowing. When I went to go see it, when I finally realized that she shared it, it was at 4 million views.
Free advertisement, dog.
And then it went to 10 million all in 1 week. And I started doing the numbers. 10 million 1 week. I got more views in 1 week than people get in 1 day on television. Because the Tonight Show was getting, 7.2 million per episode every time they air. I got 10 million.
That's right on the way from East Los, fool.
And those people didn't know who my name was because she didn't put my name. So I would go, oh, that guy's so funny. Hey, my name is Felipe Esparza, by the way. I saw the video go viral. Like, I saw the trend, how it went viral. It went viral around 11 o'clock at night in New Zealand. Because in New Zealand, they're waking up. Australia is 15 hours ahead.
Yeah.
So they're waking up over there while we're going to sleep. So it's people from Australia are watching it. Then it moved to Germany. And then by the time it made it to America, it was a whole different comedy show people were watching. Like everybody else was watching it and just laughing at the bits. By the time it got to America, that's when people started arguing about the jokes. And then by the time it hit La Raza, that's when more people started complaining about the jokes.
Really?
You see what I mean?
But like, what were they saying?
there was just basic stuff about. I don't remember the material,
Okay.
but there were the content was people in America were getting hurt. Some people were getting hurt, or
softies.
they were getting soft on the stand up. And then what I loved about it was that people who saw it first from New Zealand and Australia had my back. And they were telling those people who are waking up in America watching it, hey, it's just a bloody comedy show, by the way. He goes, we saw this show 15 hours ago. What are you guys watching? Are you watching the same thing we're watching? Because all I see is comedy here from this young man who I've never seen before in my life, who looks like a Maori.
Quit acting soft, fools.
Yeah, man. So shout out to, I'm coming to Dublin November 26th. I'll be at the... performing in Dublin, November 26th. Come watch me.
Well, your tour starts tomorrow.
Yes.
Let them know.
Go watch my tour. Starts tomorrow at my leisure tour. Tickets at FelipeWorld.com. I'm hitting up Wichita, Kansas, and then Dodge, Kansas. When does this air?
Monday.
Oh.
Perfect.
I'll be back from Wichita, Kansas, and I'll be back from Dodge City.
But
new tour.
You got a bunch of fucking... So, just to be clear, I got my tickets for the fucking San Antonio one, dog.
San Antonio sold out. 5 days. Sold out in 5 days, bro.
People are going to be like, hey, gave them to you. I bought them to support you, my G.
Thank you, bro. You bought a plane ticket too, huh, right?
Everything.
Hell yeah. That's probably the biggest show I ever been in, and I'm glad I put it together.
Which one is the biggest stadium or arena that you have performed?
I don't know because I perform in places where there was a lot of people, but it was not like really for comedy. Like I perform at a fair.
I seen you at the Nokia. Well, it's not the Nokia no more. What the fuck is it in downtown?
Microsoft, yes.
I seen you there in 2019.
That's probably my biggest show in Los Angeles.
I went there. I went with the wrong people though, but
2019.
They're too.
Russell Peters was on that show.
Yeah.
And Jay Lamont.
Yeah.
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 And
One of that
Luis,
one, dog.
Luis Guzman. From Pachanga, from
Yeah,
Carlito's Way.
I mean, this was way too funny, fool. His jokes are way too relatable to me, dog. Especially the one with the jaw. Like, oh, fuck. Like, we all have that deal, fool. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So, damn, that's a lot of shows, fool. Like, how do you maintain? And, like, okay, people probably don't know that you're vegan.
Yeah.
So, how do you, like, not eat certain things when you're on the road, dog? Or do you just say, fuck it, I'm just not going to eat?
I just Google something. I just Google vegan food near me, and then all the restaurants kick up. Very simple.
But if there is none, then what?
Taco Bell, bro, for the win.
No mames, güey.
I go to the
chorro for sure.
I go to their veggie menu and I see what they have, and I just eat a bunch of. When I can't find nothing, when I'm done, there's nothing. Taco Bell, I order like 7 bean and cheese burritos.
That's what I was gonna say. The
extra beans, extra red sauce, no cheese, no onions.
Fool, those shits are fire, low key. Extra onions, fool.
No onions for me, man, because those are always wet, man. I like my shit crunchy. Huh?
No cheese, just beans, bro.
Just beans, man. And actually, I worked at Taco Bell, so I already know what's in it.
I worked at Jack in the Box.
The freshest food ever.
I worked at Jack in the Box. Not the freshest food ever.
Bro, I used to love Jack in the Box, man. That was my shit, bro.
Well, that was
what year did you work there? When you?
Fucking, I graduated high school 2002. I worked there 2003, I think.
That was my favorite thing to there was
Got fired from
the bacon cheese supreme with a sourdough bread.
Fire.
That was the bacon cheese supreme, right?
You know what makes Jack in the Box Jack in the Box?
The tacos.
The buttermilk and the tacos, fool. I can't look, dog. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, dog.
Man, mouth watery, bro.
Bro, there's nothing like a fucking taco. What is it? Taco Supreme or the big ones? With a gang of fucking hot sauce.
Yes.
And you dip that shit in the ranch, bro, in the buttermilk.
Yeah, and you have that ranch on top of your dashboard in your car.
At 2 in the morning, off. Damn, dog.
Sometimes you're too loaded, bro. you bite that hot dog and they give you a hot one, bro.
Fool.
It burns your throat.
Let me tell you,
I love
in
those.
Southgate is the closest one, the closest Jack in the Box, right? That shit was low key a club after 2. Everybody will pull up right there, dog. That's when fools will get down too. Like, fool, I'm just trying to get my tacos, fool. Get the fuck out the way. It was like a party, like after 2 a.m. People are gonna be like, "Yup, yeah, in Southgate."
In Boyle Heights, there was one on Lorena, and I guess 4th Street, right there where the
fucking
Boyle
close to
Heights,
yeah, I know where.
Boyle Heights and East LA split, and Indiana.
Oh yes.
Oh man, I don't like when Jack in the Box started selling stuff that they shouldn't be selling, bro. Remember when they tried to sell teriyaki bowls?
That's what I was gonna say. How about the teriyaki bowl, fool? Whack, fool.
Whack.
I worked there during that phase.
The pitas, bro. Get the hell out of here with that.
For the pita was the healthiest choice. It wasn't even that healthy. Dog, don't do it, dog. Fuck that.
Egg rolls were good though.
Egg rolls are fire,
Egg rolls,
but with
fire.
buttermilk. Look, fool. Anything that Jack in the Box has goes bomb with
red
buttermilk. Fool. Jalapeno poppers.
Oh man.
With buttermilk?
Even the mozzarella stick with the dry cheese.
Yes, even the mozzarella stick takes bomb, fool.
Taking me back to number 5 was extra cheese. That was my go-to. But my wife was raised vegan, by the way. She was raised vegan.
So
her
she's
whole life.
never.
Bro, let me tell you, man. When she met me, she was eating spicy jack cheese. The spicy chicken cheese. Oh, man.
But the spicy's fire, though, fool. I fuck with it. You fuck with it? All right, look.
Is it true Jack in the Box tacos are made with soy beef?
Soy beef.
But it's real meat, but it has soy in it, huh?
No, I think it's soy. It's the soy version. It's like fake meat.
But there's still beef in the taco.
I don't think so. I think it's vegan.
That you will not call it vegetarian.
No, it's vegan.
But you can call it vegetarian, but that's cheese, and cheese is not vegan.
Oh, well, you take out the cheese.
So the whole time that beef taco is not beef?
No, it's fake. It's soy.
Oh, man, it's still good.
Fire, fool. I can't believe I'm saying this shit. Fool, I haven't had that shit in years.
How come people don't do that, bro? Like, you get all these people, like, all these foodies, nothing against Mr. Big Menu or that one cat from Fresno that does foodies too, Mr. Big Foodie. They never really go, like, they go to the taco de birria, but they forget how good those Jack in the Box tacos are.
Fool, should I do a review, fool, on the Jack in the Box?
You should, man. Take this guy.
I'm going to take JT, fool, and we're going to do it. You've toured everywhere, fool.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
With everyone.
With everyone. I want to know the most random place where there's Mexicans, dog. That you were like, wait a fuck, I'm in this fucking town. I didn't know there was going to be this many fucking
Florida.
paisas. Stop. Really?
Yeah, man. And when I was in Florida, okay, there's a lot of Cubans, there's a lot of Venezuelans, but there's also a part of a community where there's nothing but Mexicans. It's
and
called
the construction.
They do, bro. They do.
No way.
They do. That's the problem, bro. You hire a Mexican, he worked for you for 10 years, then he started his own company, and he underbids you, and you're done.
Puta madre, güey.
And they do it better quality.
And cheaper, fool.
My wife's brother, he does construction in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, really?
And he had his own construction company. Shout out to O'Daniel Construction.
Shout out to the homie over there.
And the best people he hires, people that he hires, they're all Latinos. And because one thing about the Latinos, and immigrants, it's not like when most of the immigrants that come here, they come with skills, bro.
Yeah.
Like they know how to do shit, bro.
They come with a trade. They know
They
something.
come with a trade, bro. That it's not like when I came here, bro. I didn't know how to do nothing. No, say. So
I said, no.
and I met a couple of her other relatives who, like, one of them is into he has his own electrician company.
Okay.
And they install wiring everywhere. And I asked him, where did you learn all this? Oh man, I learned from this Bolivian guy. He goes, my dad hired this Bolivian guy, and this guy was like a electricity master, and he just taught me all how to fix every job, how to do everything.
I just think that our people, the Latinos, Mexicans, we're the hardest workers out there, bro. We are. We have that. We have that in us.
We're not the hardest workers, but also the smartest workers too. Because I can see a lot of people work real hard and never get the job done, and they're going to be doing that for 12 more days. Or you get a hard worker who knows how to do it smarter, better, and faster.
Craftier
with no sick days.
None, fool. They don't want to pay leave, homie. They just want to work.
Yeah, man. Like some nationalities are good at some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like I hired a moving company once when I was moving, and I always hired the same moving company. And there's these Russians.
Really?
Russia, bro. Like there's if you want to hire people to help you move, go with the East Europeans.
Why? Because they're...
I don't know. Maybe Russians are used to grabbing people out of their house and moving them out somewhere else. I don't know how they do it, bro. These guys came in, 5 of them. They came in, dude. They unscrew the bed, put all the screws in a little bag. They saran wrapped the whole thing. The guy carried a colchon in his back. This guy carried a couch. This guy put a refrigerator on his back, wrapped it all up, bro.
And walked out with that motherfucker. Walked out on it,
bro, and they were fast. They got to the house before me. They put the bed together. They put the refrigerator together, everything together.
That's crazy.
And they're all above 6'2". So
big motherfuckers.
I remember hiring people to help me move, man, and they were shorter than me. And the whole time, this guy's gonna fuck up his back and sue me.
Fool, you're fucking tall though. Fool, I thought you were gonna be short. Fool, I don't know why. Like you thought I was gonna be fat as fuck. I thought you were gonna be short, fool.
I have very short legs.
Well, I don't know, fool, because you're fucking like 6'1", fool.
I'm 6'1". Well, I'm 6'1", but I have a big torso.
Órale.
Like when I sit down, I'm 5'2". Like when I sit down, I'm 6'5". When I sit down, it's
because I'm used to seeing you on TV, fool. Yeah. You're fucking this size of the fucking screen, way.
I have a joke where I say that the reason that you never see a full developed Latino, you know, like because our body, you know, we were colonized by Spaniards.
Yeah, we were.
And Spaniards are tall and they're white complexion.
Damn, fool, that's me right there.
When they came into Mexico, they saw how beautiful we were and how short we were. So they did so much screwing around that when they left these out of weird bodies, bro. Because I have the torso that belongs to a 6'5" Spanish guy. But I have the legs of a small Mayan man. Because my legs are 29.
Really?
Yeah. My legs are 29. If I wear 28, perfect. If I wear 31, I got to cuff them. But
fool, you do have short legs, fool.
But my torso is like a humongous, bro. It's like I could reach this with my hand, but my legs will never make it, bro.
I thought you were joking.
I have
fool, you're for real.
Deadpool baby legs.
Ha ha ha! No mames.
That's why Paul G had the best joke. He goes before Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight champion from Indio. Before him, you didn't see too many heavyweight champions of the world, Latino or Mexican. Yeah. And then Paul G had a joke. He said, you know why? You don't see Mexicans in the heavyweight? Because once a Mexican gets to 200 pounds, they want to be a mariachi.
No mames. Oh, fuck. There's some truth behind that.
I remember little subtle jokes about famous comedians, bro, that I never forget. I remember George Lopez. George Lopez, man. Probably, I saw him do 1 hour of special one time before he got the Lopez show. Man, if you were there, you probably would have been saying, whoa.
I seen him live too at
Whoa,
the Nokia.
man. He was showcasing for ABC and Sandra Bullock that day at the Laugh Factory. And George never shows up to Latino night back then. Never. So he shows up, and I see like a bunch of suits, a bunch of people that you could tell they've been working since 8 o'clock in the morning, but now they're going to be at this comedy show for this guy. And then a bunch of nice cars. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to go up tonight. And I see George, and George kills, bro, like for 1 hour straight. Boom, destroys, bro. Like I never seen anybody destroy like that. And I see people kill, but you forget their jokes, you know? Or you forget what the hell you were laughing at, or what kind of noises this comedian was making. But him, I went home and I remember what made me laugh the most. And I remember it was him talking about the Rodney King beating. He said that Rodney King got beat up, but he said that his uncle was beat up too by the cops. But what happened was that he said that his aunt, she recorded Knight Rider over that video.
No mames, güey.
And then he said that he goes, and then George had this joke about that night, and no one had ever like done a joke like that or repeated it. He said that George Lopez said that you know the night when he runs into police officers that are Latino, because they always do a little extra to try to fuck with you. They always come out of the car and go, yeah. They look at the white cop and go, I got this. I used to be Mexican.
Hey, but George is a fucking legend, though.
Yeah.
Is he one of the ones that you look up to?
I look up.
Or who were the ones that you were like?
Yeah, George.
This dude,
Paul
this
Rodriguez,
dude.
George Carlin, Ronnie Dangerfield, Richard Pryor, the Dice Man, Robert Townsend, Sam Kinison.
Okay.
Robin Williams, Howie Mandel.
Robert Williams.
They were all on my video, that's why.
Oh, shit.
They were all my VHS tape.
And people always ask me, you know, like, what's your favorite movie? I'm like, well, it's Home Alone and Turner and Hooch. And they're like, why? I'm like, because those are the only two videos we had as kids, dog.
They were together. They were the same video.
See, way. They were the only ones. So my daughter's like, Daddy, why is this your favorite? I was like, the only shit we could watch. VHS. People are not even going to know what fucking VHS is, you know?
I used to have a bit. I know. I used to like Jaws, man. Jaws
is fire, too.
No.
I mean, I had it on tape, though, fool. I think we watched it when we went to our cousin's house.
It's funny when I first started being a comedian, you start doing jokes like a comparison, you know, like what you don't, the first thing you notice. He goes, man, how come Jaws never bit Mexicans? We in the ocean? And then it was so stupid. I would say, yeah, because that fucking shark will know we'll eat that motherfucker, man. We'll be having fucking fish tacos by the end of the night.
Who wants some fucking shark tacos with some tapatio on there, fool?
Imagine, bro, if fucking, I know right now if that shark would have bit my dad, he would have spit my dad out, bro. Because he would have had heartburn, from all the crap my dad eats.
All the chile, all the fucking, that's funny.
My dad was like, my dad was one of those dads that would eat food but not share it with a family.
He would be in the corner by himself, fool?
Like he'll be in the corner by himself eating like one of those chocodile and shit. Not
chocodile? No mames. He'll be like, papi, me das? Mi madres, cabrón.
Or he'll find something that he loves very much that we pretty much don't like eating that, and then he'll eat that. Like my dad he liked camote, yams, I guess.
Yeah, camote.
And he would get yams and cut them up in round pieces and then sprinkle panocha. Brown sugar all over it, bro. And then cover it all up and put it in the oven and bake it. And then he'll carry it out and then open it up, bro, and drink it with a big glass of leche, bro, right there. Don't even offer us none. But you know what? Back then, a la verga, bro, I'm going to eat that shit, bro. Nobody want to eat a camote with panocha.
With panocha. But now, fool, now?
I was like, who's this Indio here, eh?
But now you probably be like, hell yeah.
Now it's vegan, right? So yeah. Now, bro, now that I know white people, the way they do it, forget about it. They put marshmallows too, bro, and they mix it all up like that. Get it all gooey.
We have a Mexican segment on this.
I thought the whole episode was a Mexican segment.
And well, the whole fucking podcast is. But I want to know the most Mexican shit that you've done, either as a kid or as an adult. Like something that you're like, damn, fool, that's Mexican. Aside from eating the panocha and the camote.
I snuck in to see Beverly Hills Cop 2 in the trunk of a car at a drive-in theater with all the snacks.
What kind of snacks, fool? Were they flaming hot, fool? Don't lie.
We had Doritos, nacho cheese, and Dorito taco flavor.
But did you have the tapatio on the side?
No, man.
No? Fuck.
We had pickle juice on the side.
Ha! The pickle juice. That's crazy. People won't even never know. Is there any more drive-through
No.
theaters?
There is. There's one in Violet and City of Industry, and then right here on Garfield and
Where?
Bellflower. No, right there on Garfield and Imperial.
Yeah.
We used to come to one here. It was called the Fiesta 4, Pico Rivera.
Fuck, I don't even know what that's at.
It was a driving
I went
theater.
to one. Somewhere in El Monte, I think.
There's one on Violet.
That one's called the Sundown.
I went to one right there. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it?
that one called the Sundown. Because I remember my dad, he got into a fight with my mom. I don't know they got into a fight. But when you think about it, you go, wait a minute. I was with my dad at the drive-in theater, just us, nobody else. There has to be a fight.
Something happened, dog.
And my dad, they must have been a fight over something. So my dad said, you think I'm fooling around? Watch. I'll take the kid I love the least to the drive-in theater.
I love the least, though, mama.
So my dad was, there was a KFC, I guess, on the way to El Monte, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was the KFC in Atlantic. And my dad would buy KFC, and he'll put while we're watching the movie, he will put the KFC box inside the car motor to stay warm because the whole hot.
Okay.
The whole hot car is hot. So, yeah, man, we used to eat KFC at the drive-in theater.
So that fucking KFC gave you memories, fool?
Yeah.
You were like, what the fuck? Let me stop by.
I saw la niña de la mochila azul, la banda del carro rojo,
Damn.
el arracada,
You're bringing back my memories,
and
fool.
Picardía 1.
Picardía. They have like 10 of those shits, right?
Yeah, Vicente Fernandez trying to do comedy.
Oh, that's funny. All right. I'm going to bring it up because he brought it up on the podcast when I had Sebastian. And then he's like, well, I guess there was a misunderstanding.
Who?
With Sebastian?
Why?
I don't know.
With who?
With you. And I think he brought it up, but he was like, I'm super cool with him, and that's when that reel came up. So,
well, Sebastian, let me tell you, man. Sebastian, he's a comedian, right? But he's also a promoter, as a comedian promoter. And it's always tough on a comedian that also is a promoter, because you're going to have half of the comedians who love you because you're booking them and paying them and they want to get paid. And then half of the comedians who are not going to like you no more because you're not paying them what they deserve. Mm-hmm. So I'm with the other half.
So I'm just like, I know he and
I can tell you right now other stuff, but I'll tell you off the air if you want to know the truth.
Yeah. I'm just like, man, just like I told him, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But he's like, I love fucking Felipe, though. I fucking love him. And I said, good. To me, it's about unity, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, why don't you guys do a show together? And that's how that came up. And then you commented on there. And I'm just like,
I'm down. Shit.
To me, we all love you guys. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, he said this. And I'm like, because he said a lot of good things, you know? And I'm like, fool, why don't you just fucking reach out, fool? Like, make the connection and just fucking do something that the people want to see. And that's all I
They
say.
don't want to see it.
You know? You don't think so?
Nah. They rather see it on a podcast, talking shit,
Yeah.
drama.
And to me,
No, I when the first time I met so I remember the first time I met
Sebastian?
Sebastian Cetina. I met him at the whoa. Sebastian was an actor. He was acting a lot. I don't know what he was on. I thought he was on a soap opera first on
No
Santa
way.
Barbara back in the day.
Okay.
But I don't remember because he was acting a lot. He was an actor. He was very, very
He
handsome.
came out of novelas? Fucking
I
Sebastian?
think so. I'm not sure though. But he was acting a lot. I met him at what are the steak places, the chains?
Fuck, no. Fuck, I forgot, dog.
The steak sandwich, the steak chains.
Steven's Steakhouse?
No, that one's closed. Well, it was a chain of steakhouses,
Okay.
and they had clubs.
Okay.
They were all clubs. So that's where I met him there at a place where they had comedy, and he was there with Luke Torres, Willie Barcena, Carlos the Oscar, Rudy Moreno, Gilbert Escovel, and Darren Carter.
Okay.
They were at that place. Oh man, it was a famous place where people would go clubbing, bro. And
Steven, it has to be that one.
not Stevens. It was a chain. There's only one Stevens.
Fuck. Now
When
I'm
you're in love, the whole world's delicious. I don't know, but it was a bunch. I know there's
It's not Ruth's Chris, right?
no, that Ruth Chris never had a club inside.
No, okay. I don't know.
But it was a steakhouse that had a
Okay.
club, and there was a bunch of them, man. They had one in Burbank, they had one there, they had one in Brea, and they all had comedy.
So that's how you met him.
I met him.
Because all you guys would perform at the same places when you guys were coming up.
I had a room.
Okay.
Called Wild Coyotes on Beverly and Poplar. Yeah. Before that, it was called Daily Planet. Then it was called Gotham's. Before that, it was called Prime Cut. But when I was there, it was called Gotham's.
Okay.
And then Daily Planet. Then Tortillas. And then it closed.
Tortillas is the last one then,
Bro, that place was doing comedy on Wednesday nights at 10 till midnight. They were doing stand-up before I was there. There used to be a guy named Ron Williams
Okay.
who was doing karaoke after the comedy, and he was only booking comedians from the Comedy Store, non-Latinos. And
Nah.
for real, that place the comedians were all non-Latinos before me, Jeff, and Willie showed up. So you were only booking those people, and we would ask him for a spot, and something he'll go, nah,
Just like that.
like that, for real, like very
Culero.
snarky, like nah. So one day, something happened. Jeff Garcia took over the room, and then after that, it was everybody, bro. We all performed there.
That's
He
dope.
I would help him book the show, and I learned a lot from Jeff Garcia
Really?
about running a room and how to pay people less. And yeah, man, I would talk after after that. Jeff got into a disagreement with the same club on another night, so they told him to never come back. So Willie Barcena took it over, and then when Willie Barcena took it over, he ran that club for 11 years, probably. Probably the first 7 was all him, but I was always me booking it. It was always me booking it. He gave me when Willie took over the room, he gave me a paper with 200 comedian names and 200 phone numbers. Let me tell you, bro, I went through every phone number to make sure that all the numbers worked, and I was crossing out people's names. I would call them up. Hey, man, Raul, this is Felipe Esparza. I'm booking a room now at the Wild Coyotes in Montebello. Pays $50. If you're interested, call me. And then that was that.
To 200 people.
200 people, bro. And of course, I scratched out names that didn't work. But I was the one that was booking them. So I was always booking it, and Willie would just show up, and didn't really have to do anything but host. But I was the one that was booking the show. But when it helped me meet so many different types of comedians. And I give a lot of people opportunities to go up. I didn't pay them if they sucked and they were new.
So you'd be like,
bro,
nah,
that room was,
you bombed.
Bro, that room was so tough. And I wouldn't even name the comedians because they're doing really well now. And I don't want to like disparage them or say bad things about them. But they sucked, you know. They will go up there and bomb hard. But the ones that bomb hard and continue to bomb hard got better. But the ones that I would look around and hide, they would hide.
Really?
I would look for comics to go up, and they were hiding, bro. They were afraid to go up.
Why? Because it was just that hard of a room?
Because the ego, bro. Everybody wants to be the man. Till you're up there and somebody calling you a puto, and you got to be a comedian and not fight. So you can't be cool, bro. So I'm a comedian would hide or, oh man, how's the? They would actually call a comedian that's there and ask him, how's the crowd? Oh, bro, it's brutal right now, bro. My comedians are bombing and they won't show up.
Shit.
I remember I was at a show one time where Jeff Garcia, when he was running the room, no one showed up, bro. No one. He had to do the whole 2 hour by himself.
That's hard, huh?
Not even one comedian showed up. And I remember that night that I was there one time, years later, no one showed up. And I remember calling I called a bunch of comedians on the way to the show, and I was up there, bro. I was do the whole night I was performing. I kept looking at the door to see who comes in there. And you would have came in there, bro. I just started doing stand up. I would have brought you up. I would have put you up. I remember going up on stage. Oh yeah, all right. I remember going outside and I saw a comedian, bro, and I asked him, "Man, can you please go up?" And I offered him $150 to go up, the most anybody ever paid. And that fool straight up said no. And just stood right there hanging out in the parking lot.
Pinchato culero.
Culero, bro. Like, why are you here?
Shit,
what the fuck you here for, you
Go
loser?
home, motherfucker.
Go home.
Bitch, like, what the fuck you here for?
So, yeah, I did the whole show.
That's fucking dope, man. Well, I know, we've been on for some time. I know you got another appointment. But, bro, thank you so much, bro.
What's up, fool?
Let them know.
Let them know.
Let them know where your shows are. They don't know everything, dog.
Check me out at FelipeWorld.com. Go check out my 2 podcasts. I have a podcast if you want to laugh and learn about history and whatnot. History for Fools. And I have another podcast. We're about to reach a milestone, 500 episodes. What's a Fool podcast?
What's up, fool? That's right. We out, baby.